simple Cyprus payroll example of 2,000 euros. This is the continuation of the other video, so that we'll see how the pay as you earn tax kicks in the Cyprus income tax. Again, in this example, we will say that our gross salary is 2,000 euros. Again, our contributions as employees will be the 8.3% and the NHS, which is 2.65%. So we're going to take 2,000 again, multiplied by the Social Security contributions, multiplied by 8.3%, which is, let's say, 160 euros. Again, we're going to take the 2,000 and multiply by 2.65%, which is the NHS contribution, the YESI or the National Healthcare System for 2013, and this will give us to, let's say, 52 euros. These are the two numbers that we were looking in our earlier example, but they're double as our salary now is 2,000 and not 1,000. So again, we need to see whether our salary will be subject to pay as you earn tax. Our salary will be subject to pay as you earn tax if we multiply the figure we described earlier on by 12 or 13 months and it exceeds the 19,500. 2,000 minus 160 minus 50, let's say, is 1,000. Sorry, I'm walking. I'm doing a bit of off-road here so that you see how nice Cyprus is. Okay, for simplicity, we're going to say that these deductions, the Social Security and the NHS, is 200 euros. 160 and 52, let's say 200 euros. So we're going to say 2,000 minus 200 euros is 1,800 euros. We need to multiply now this amount, 1,800, by 12 to be consistent with our previous example, and this should be, let's say, 20 or 22,000 of taxable income. This is an example. I'm not using a calculator. I'm rounding up the numbers so that it's easy for you. So we have 2,000, 20,000, or let's say 22,000 worth of taxable income. We will deduct the tax-free amount, which is 19,500, and that would leave us to 2,500 of taxable income for you. How do we tax this? As you can see below, we have a link. There are certain tax thresholds depending on the taxable amounts. Since our taxable income is below 28,000, okay, but above the 19,500, this difference needs to be multiplied by the 20%. So we have 2,500 as calculated earlier on, multiplied by 20%, that's 500 euros. So 500 euros will be your pay as you earn tax for the entire year. Again, you're going to take this tax, divide it by 12 months, let's say 45 euros, and this will be deducted every month from your gross salary. And based on these calculations, your gross salary will become 2,000 minus 200 euros discussed earlier on, minus these 45 euros of pay as you earn. So I would expect you to net off every month 1,750 or 55 euros. I know that the calculations seem a bit tricky, but they are not. They are simple formulas where you multiply the rates to the taxable amounts, and you multiply, of course, your gross salary to the Social Security rate, and to the NHS rate. And golden nugget for this video is the following. If you start unemployment after June or after July, you are still entitled to 100% of the 19,500 tax-free amount. This means that it's very unlikely that you will have to pay any pay-as-you-earn tax, because let's say in our example, the 2,000 for the whole year is a calendar year. Say you started working in October. So you're going to have 3 months worth of salary, 6,000 worth 2,000 multiplied by 3 is 6,000. And you are entitled for this year 19,500 worth of salary. So you will not pay any pay-as-you-earn tax, but of course, as explained earlier on, you have to pay the Social Security and the NHS exactly with the same money. You're going to take your gross salary, 2,000, multiplied by 8.3%. That has to go. And again, you're going to take again your gross salary, which is 2,000, multiplied by 2.65%. And those 45 euros or something, again, need to be paid to the NHS or the YESI. I will put below the numbers, so when you listen to this video, watch again the mathematical equations, so that is simple for you. I have lots of videos on gross to net salaries. We have the tax calculators and the gross to net salary calculation on our website, cyprusaccountants.com.cy. In a nutshell, remember that you multiply your gross salary as per your employment contract by the applicable Social Security rate and the applicable NHS rate, and then whatever is left, you multiply it by 12 times or 13, and then you will have to calculate based on that result whether your salary is subject to pay-as-you-earn tax, which are the thresholds below. It starts from 0 to 35%, the pay-as-you-earn. So the lowest rate is 0% for taxable amounts up to 19,500, and 35% for salaries exceeding 60,000 euros. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.